Blarla. This episode is sponsored by Travelling Matt. Thank you for your support.
The only other thing I can think of doing is building some fresh grain farms sort of back here. Right. And then deleting these. Get people on these ones instead. We'll get straw and grain. So I'm thinking we may need another granary. We may need another granary. So I might pop the granary there. Well, they're coming in 1 month. We have 3 archers. 5. 6 maybe? Malaria and that could be a problem here. Let's get an apothecary. And a physician. Oh, we might be okay against the Libyans. They have a swordsman. Hopefully we can... There we go. Okay, we lost one, but... Okay. That was a little nerve-wracking. Got away with it, though. Are we actually going to sell some stuff here? So we've bought papyrus. And we're... Okay, and we're selling bricks. I was about to say, come on. We're supposed to be trading here. So last year in exports, we earned 840. Construction. It would cover the cost of the city, not the construction. What we might do is try and figure out taxes. Town palace, because the town palace is expensive. We would need to get it in. People need to work it, though. This whole thing. A Bedouin army is approaching and will attack in 2 months. Wow. I don't know if we'll be able to get workers there. We've got a minor blessing from Patar. That we're fully stocked. I don't know what in. I don't know what he's done. Right. Tax collector. In you go. Might put in some extra police. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That Bedouin army is quite formidable. Ooh. Oh no. Right. What on earth? This is not going well. I don't know how to recover from this. The ferry crossing's gone. We are going to need that crossing. Let's see if we can get that sorted. That fire should be contained. These here, less so. So we're going to turn these ones on. We will turn this one off. Well, we'll leave it on. It's probably going to burn down. This one here is a bit of a problem. Don't go up to that one. That's not important. Right, we need this storage yard. There is no avoiding that. We need this storage yard. So this storage yard's going back. It needs to accept, not that. It needs to accept all of this and all of that. We need it to function. has not received its 1200 straw. You have 6 months left to comply. We need 100 straw. Now, to be honest, this is also quite important. The Ptah temple. So, let's get that back. Okay. We need to get a festival going for Ra. Look how angry Ptah is. And he's our patron god. This is really bad. I'm having a hard time. Having a hard time. I feel like we could do with another 18% unemployment. What is going on? Why do they not... Can you not come and work at sort of like up here and stuff? Okay. Built all the bits even though we can't really afford it. We need somebody to work here. Desperately. Nobody's working here. I think what we're going to have to do is pop a few houses in here. Apothecary. Physician. Try and get people working at the palace so that we can collect taxes. Because we could really do with building a second one of these and we can't. Do you want to provoke the Pharaoh? No, not really. 18 months to comply. That we can do. Oh no. Oh no. Right, here comes the straw. I think I'm going to put this granary to sleep. Excellent. We can send the straw. There it goes. Whew. Okay, there's that. Now we really need to sell blocks and papyrus. I can't hold another festival. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. We do have people working now. Hopefully we are starting to collect tax. We have started to collect taxes. Okay. Okay. Let's just try and let the coffers build up a little bit, if we can. Right, so we're allowed to receive 24 plain stone, but there isn't enough room. And they say that it'll be delivered next month. And last time, that didn't happen. That was a lie. Don't know if you remember that, but they like to fib about this stuff. They really, really do. So what we'll do... Accept all here. Probably not going to get anyone to work in that inside of a month. Oh, we have. Oh, that's good. Will they come back in a month? Who knows? Quite honestly, who knows? So we're going to need plain blocks for this pyramid, should we ever get that far. Oh, look at that! We actually got it this time. We have 4. Can we sell that plain stone? We're desperate. No, we can only import it. Yeah, I think we're going to need it for our pyramid. This is what I'm starting to think, right? We've got 4 coin. Come on. Please buy papyrus blocks. What is it? What can we... What? What?
I don't know why we came. The city never trades, and the short leave is boring.
All I can think is they've bought all the papyrus. We're in debt. All I can think is that they've bought the papyrus for this year. I need to hold Ptah. I have to do this. What are you going to do?
I don't know why we came. The city never trades, and the short leave is boring.
There's nobody working at the dock. This is becoming really annoying. Right. A priority on storage yards, docks, and papyrus makers. Right. There are now people working at the docks. Okay. We're actually selling some bits and bobs. Making some money. Oh my goodness. Osiris. Okay. I'd quite like to build another fort. Even if it's just archers again. A second archery, but it's 1,000. But I think that could be a really good thing. Well, my recruiter is burning down. Okay. It might be good to have these two things here. Same over here, to be honest. We don't have these things. So I might pop in these two things. Yeah. We don't need the recruiter this second. We don't. So, Seth has rewarded our obedience, and he will protect our soldiers when sent to battle in far-off lands. Although I don't think we've had any requests to send them off to far-off lands at the moment, but okay. So we have the 1,000. This is a part of me that wants to build another thing. Because to get pots is actually quite an ordeal. I'm wondering if I should build a settlement up this end. And we can fill this centre bit with industry and stuff like that. But it would take some coin. I'm a bit concerned that we wouldn't be able to get the food from here. Do you remember they wouldn't bring food across water to granaries on the other side for some reason? It's like seriously annoying. But I really need to get this pyramid going, which means we're going to need a settlement over here, which means we're going to need food over here. But I suppose food on this stretch down here. We could do more grain farms and granaries. Bulk this out a little bit. As a very small settlement. So that we could build the bulk of the settlement over here. That's my thinking, is that it needs to be over here, doesn't it? We wouldn't need the full works, at least not to begin with. But maybe we could do something like this. And move the water and everything up here. So I think build 3 grain farms here. We build a granary here. And we're going to need the work camp in order for us to be able to have food over here. It's crazy, but it's true. So now we need another settlement over here, but a full-on one like we have here. So this is how we start. Water. Then I think I'm going to stick fire and police here. Along with the dentist and apothecary. And then we can just pop a path up there, right? Get the physician. Okay. We are going to stick in a tax collection office. Let's get these in. We are going to need a bazaar, clearly. So let's pop that in there. Going to need all the temples. Rapidly running out of doubloons. We will need entertainment. Okay. the pyramid site is absolutely ginormous. I'm thinking here might be good. We're going to have to wait. Oh, 1,000 people. I think we're going to need to wait until all these people have come across the desert. There we go. Path like this. Now we are going to need work camps to get this going. So I think we start with a couple of work camps like this. Because we're also going to need the Carpenters Guild and the Stonemasons. We'll worry about that. Okay, Libyan army is approaching. We'll be here in 24 months. So we'll let them work on the foundations. And we'll now save up, I think, for another archer's fort. Right, that's what we'll do. Yeah. And we're going to empty this and see if we can get it into here. Although they'll probably just fill this one up, but it is what it is. Yeah, let's save. Let's save some cash. More archers, I think. Oh. A Bedouin army is going to reach us. Ah. That one's a bit more of a problem. Let's hope it will be okay. We're going to stick all that back in. But the Bedouin army, we found them quite formidable, so we might be about to experience some problems. Okay. Still, they've started this. And I think what we'll do is we'll build them up a little bit and we'll put in the Ptar's temple, isn't it? Yeah, temple complex. So I think that will go in there. It's looking a little bit more doable this time. Much better. Much better. Okay. Yeah, so I think we'll build them up a little bit more and we'll get the temple complex over here. That's on the to-do list. But it'll be interesting to find exactly what it is we need for this. I'm guessing it's going to be plain stone, given that the Pharaoh gifted us a load. The palace has been robbed. Guessing it's time for a courthouse? There we go, a magistrate's court. Don't know why they changed the name of that. The magistrate is in his chambers. There we go. But we can see here last year the amount we had in taxes, how much we earned in exports with the total income, and then how much we spent in total expenses. So it's going in the right direction. We're balancing it. It's working now. They've just robbed a courthouse. That is brilliant. That is brilliant. I'm going to put in a tax collector there. And some more coppers. Wow, look at all those police. Behave yourselves. Now you're being taxed. See what you've done? The Libyan army will arrive in 1 month, bent on conquest. Great. I've expanded the work camps here. It'll only help hasten, as the game says, the pyramid development, of course. We should be okay. They're doing all right over here. When we build up this area, we could also make them sort of the entertainment producing area as well as working the temple complex. That could be good. I haven't really been holding festivals reliably. Look at this. It's all gone to pot. Ptar's very angry. So this is where they fill it with water, I think. Oh, deliver that. Cool, all sorts happened there, didn't it? Okay, so we're going to be fine against this Libyan army, who decided that they were going to attack us. Regret everything. There you go. Yeah, they're now going to fill the bedrock with water. That's where we are. That's where we are in the foundations. It's that phase. Ah, he wants to give us more plain stone. I'm in the process of trying to expand this, but... I mean, I'm thinking over here is probably where we're going to want this stuff. I'm not 100% sure. I know I'm going to want a bunch more things there. So, if I pop this here... Acceptable plain stone. Because what we're going to want to do is stonemasons. We'll probably only need one carpenter's guild. We're going to need to import wood. That's going to be a thing. I wonder how quickly we can get somebody working there. Not very fast. He's not being too bright about it. All you have to do is go straight ahead. That's your whole job. There we go. So this should be good. Do you know what I might also do? Is accept wood. We're going to accept that. Okay. Okay. How does the wood come in? So we could buy it from them. Is there anywhere else we could get it from? Ah. We can already buy it. I didn't check that. Available for import. Maintain 400. Can we trade wood here? I don't think so. Trade wood there. Do you know what? We might actually put wood here. Accept the wood there. Because, yeah. Although, well, yeah, because this is full. The problem is that if he's too busy taking wood clear across the city, he won't be here dealing with all this papyrus business, which will slow down our money making, which is a problem. We're going to have to destroy you. I'm sorry. And then I think maybe do something bizarre like this. Yeah. It is bizarre. It is bizarre. But we are now developing this area. That's right. We are. Sort of a military town that is being expanded. We might be able to move the recruiter. I don't know though. Maybe not. Where did all that money go? No! We just had loads of money. Did we buy wood? Yeah, we did. Wood is so expensive. It's so expensive. Okay. Well, that settles that one for a bit. Although what I might do here... Oh, I can't really afford it. And we're not holding festivals, by the way. Osiris. That's more money than I had. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's all a bit dire. This level's really hard. You know me, though. I'll muddle through. We'll get it done. Right? Right. We could really do with making some money. Right, we could. We made some money. We have 2 coin. Need to hold another festival. Oh, we have minus 59 coin. I really need to hold a festival. For Ra. And we're going to do it. For the moment, don't trade that. Because we have They're keen to buy more, look. Because they would have taken those to the Carpenters Guild over here. Yeah. Now, we've almost drained the water from the grooves. And then we start laying courses. And I'm starting to think that it's going to be this stuff, right? The plain block. If it is, we're going to put accept none here now. And we'll start trying to accept them over here. Yeah, because we can't export them. We can only import them. So I'm thinking we're going to need them. And then maybe we do lime just on the outside, like we did with the bent pyramid, right? It's just plain stone on the inside. So now they are very carefully cutting the bedrock down to the water level marks. No one will ever see this work, but it ensures that the monument will endure forever. I do like reading these things. I know we've read it a million times. We can't get food to these people. Food is a bit problematic. They're working on it. I think she's actually just come down here with a load of food. But we're out again. So, yeah, food has become a slight issue. And I can't get anybody to work in this granary. Can't get anybody to work it. I really need them to work it. Because there's a load of grain in it. I'll put it empty. So should any workers ever rock up, they can push the grain out and then we can get rid of it. Because it's clearly problematic, I would say. We're not making money at the moment. We did buy... we bought the wood. Okay. We bought reeds. But we did sell some lime. So that's good. We are going to need more of these mines, aren't we? We're going to have to get more people over here. And I think just building a whole other settlement up here is going to be the way. I think. Or we're going to start doing like weird pockets of housing to get the mines going. I like that idea because I'm ridiculous. We have 1 coin! The entire city has 1 coin! Celebrate! With a festival. Seth, I know you're very angry. I have a coin. It's yours, along with many other coins I do not have. Ooh, the food has reached a little further. What we may need to do is get some more fields down here. We may need to double up these houses. That could be a thing. We need additional workers. We have... Have you noticed? We have no bazaar over here. Bazaars are in here. No bazaars. Remarkable. It's so cheap. We'll pop it in. But I think we're probably going to need to get grain all the way down here. I don't know how much those farmers are, but pretty cheap again. But look at the money. But look though. But look though. This is not okay. It's not okay. We are not okay. We are holding on by a thread throughout the entire process of this. Ooh, that's a good flood. That is a good flood. Good-o, good-o. We really need to just let money come in again. We need to get another festival going. Ptah. I really need to get his temple complex up. It's sort of looming quite large on my mind. It is. Sort of chipping away in this little area. So I'm going to move the apothecary there. And we'll squeeze in a dentist and we will get rid of you. So really it's a matter now, I think, of saving up the 2,000 to get this complex in. That's next. We've got to save for it. If we can. Because, I mean, there's lots of stuff I'd like to do here and that, but we just got to remain focused. Patar is very displeased. I'm working on it! I need cold, hard cash. Do you not understand, man? Oh, they've stopped. What's happening? Ah, we've bought some reeds. And sold a bunch of blocks. That's good. That's good. Okay. Oh, we got...
High low, sell high. That's my motto.
Do not sell us any wood. Ah, but he bought some papyrus. That's fantastic. We are saving for our temple complex. Ah, look. Here we go. So the current course requires 144 blocks of plain stone and 28 blocks of limestone. Right. We are going to have to start buying plain stone.